Say hello, hello. Look at these babies. We're here with Charmin and Paddington's F3 mini Goldendoodles. Yeah. Hi, Pumpkin. Hi, Pumpkin. So we are going to be 3 weeks old tomorrow, guys. Can you believe that? This is their first video. So not too much happens in the first video, but we'll go through everybody. And that way you get a little better look. I know it's been kind of difficult because they're all similar colors and there's just so many of them. So we'll just kind of go through everybody. Let me see if we can get the boys here all together. We have 3 boys and the rest are all girls. There's 9, so 6 girls to look at here. But let's start here. We have 2 curly boys and 1 wavy boy. Orange collar is our 1 wavy boy. And he is, let's get a good overview. You can see a lot of peanut butter colors in here. All the boys are going to be that light red kind of peanut butter color. So little orange collar is a soft cotton wavy. Little black collar is a curly. And right now I'm feeling just a little bit of fleece, but mostly cotton in there. So that means that there's going to be a little softer texture. The fleece is actually a little more coarse. It's just like that. It's like wool. And then a little chunkier here is yellow collar boy, and he is also curly. Not as much right there on the face, but definitely, and tiny smidgen of white there on the chest. But he is definitely more of a cotton right now. We'll have to wait here another week to let this grow out so I can really feel that. But I'm not feeling like your traditional fleece curly, but there is some fleece in there, but you're going to see some curly coat there. Oh, you got some white there too. I think a little bit. It's really hard sometimes when the sun is shining to see if that's white or if that's a reflection. I think that's kind of a reflection. So those are our boys. When it comes to the girls, I'm actually first pick of the litter, guys. This is Charmin is a Duke and Daphne puppy, and Paddington is a Beasley Mr. Bean, not to be confused with Beans that we have now, but one of our older poodles that is no longer with us, Mr. Bean's puppy. So this is like 4 incredible lines together, and Charmin and Fred are our last Duke and Daphne puppies. And so, well, no, Fred is part of the Duke, not necessarily Daphne, but I really want to further, especially Daphne. We created some really wonderful generations using Duke and Daphne in those lines. So I am actually keeping a girl. What do you have on you? You got a little fluff here that won't get out. There we go. Got it. When I change their collars, we get little fluff balls. But I'm looking to further the lines that we really, really like that have been around for ages here at Lamgo Farms. And so I'm actually first pick of the litter. I do not know which female I will be choosing yet, but I have, at this moment in time, I have some of my favorites. When I say favorites, I mean, I am looking for breeding stock. I'm looking for what we need to mix together to make what you guys want. So I would say right now at the top of my list is Light Pink Girl. Although she's a little darker in color, she has the face structure and she has the coat texture that I need. I need a wavy cotton coat. So honestly, Light Pink is at the top. Next would be our Turquoise, but she again is really kind of a peanut butter color. I'm looking for light. And so Turquoise has the coat texture, the face structure, but maybe not the color. Dark purple here is actually the perfect color that I need. She's kind of small. I was hoping a little bigger, so I'm going to watch her and see where she goes with this. But I'm just going to introduce them to you so you guys can know. I will definitely let you guys know with the 5-week temperament testing or before then, if I come up with that before then, just so that you know who our first pick is. And I know it's kind of like dominoes after that. So you can kind of see these different colors here. You can see the red and the peanut butter and then this kind of apricot and cream color. Okay, so next is Dark Pink Girl. Dark pink girl is a curly. She has a beautiful facial structure. I love her coloring. She's just a little more curly. If I mix her with a poodle, we're going to get too much poodle texture. So I really have to think carefully about what I'm doing. I have to have all of those things come together. The smallest of the litter is still lavender. I ran out of my regular fleece, so this is regular fabric on her. But hopefully you can see she's just so little. And she's a really good red. And she's curly and darker. So people that were kind of preferring the darker color, she's definitely there. All right, Kim out from Hayden. Big chunky baby. Burgundy girl. Burgundy is you know, sometimes girls in our litters and sometimes I have them on boys. So this one is a girl and she's kind of up there too with light pink. She's got the coat that I like, a little darker. I was hoping to get a little lighter like this. So I'm just going to watch them and I will let you guys know as soon as I know. And I know that that's hard because you guys have your favorites. And you know what? If you want to voice to me some of your favorites, I might take that into the consideration. But all the temperaments are pretty equal when we breed these litters together. You know, Duke and Daphne were bred for a special reason, and Beasley and Mr. Bean were bred. And all of those temperaments together give you pretty much the same temperament throughout. Every once in a while, you're going to have someone who's a little more lively or has just a quirkiness to them, and that's that little individual personality that comes out. And that's what makes people choose certain dogs. So I'm looking for, I know the temperament is going to be there. So right now it really is a color and coat texture that I'm looking at. And this right here, I believe she's going to be more like Daphne. If you guys know what our Daphne pictures were like, then you can look at that. And I'll try to put some of those up too. Yeah, you're so sweet. So purple is pretty small. Next to her is lavender. Boy, you can see that difference in color. Look at our baby boys over here. So there are a lot of girls in this litter, and we have some preferences that were given to us. If I don't have them, I'll try to check with you guys. It helps those later on to know what's available. You know, I think in the past, females have been popular because of the misinformation that males mark their territory. A male that is neutered at the proper time does not mark their territory. A female that is not spayed will mark her territory. So both of them mark territories. You just need to have them spayed or neutered. And if anybody else is wetting, then it's a behavioral thing that we work with. But when it comes to male and female, people are kind of realizing that males are awesome. And so that's actually been a favorite. So knowing there's only 3 males, the final picks of the litter need to be prepared that there could be both genders there in the final picks. And usually the final pick is just fine with that. But anyway, we're going to see a little more here, but they're huddling now. You guys ready to go down? We'll do more playing next time. It's been a busy day, hasn't it, Bub? Yeah. So we're at week 3, which is a brand new thing for them. They have started eating gruel. Gruel is the first food that they eat here, aside from nursing their mamas. And what we do is we mix our premium puppy food with a milk, like a powdered milk formula for puppies. And then we add a nutritional supplement that is kind of sticky and sweet. It's got some sugar in there, some vitamins, minerals, and it's got the calories to keep them gaining weight. And we blend all that together with warm water, and it makes this like oatmeal consistency. And boy, do they love it. They get it all over themselves. They lick it off each other. And for a litter this size, this is a decent size, a big litter for Charmin. Although she usually has 7 or 8, this is a pretty good size. And we don't want them to deplete mama of the nutrients that she needs. And we want them to continue getting nutrition. So we start that gruel at 3 weeks old. And kind of helps her and them. And that way, we're protecting mama as well. We, as breeders, think every case scenario through. So we have to make sure mama's taken care of too. And so they're learning to eat their gruel. Right now, it's once a day. They just started because they're just 3 weeks old tomorrow. And then that's going to increase to twice a week. Twice a week. Oh, good night. You guys can tell I'm getting tired. Twice a day. And then what we'll do is we'll replace some of that with kibble. And once all their teeth are in and they're eating kibble, then they'll have their at least kibble once a day. What we do is we like sprinkle some of that hard kibble into their food, their gruel. And so they automatically start eating it, even if they don't have teeth. For instance, Pinky here, she was in her mama's bowl, just eating on that. Oh, look at you. Goodness sakes, this reminds me of Duke. This is a baby Duke if I ever saw one right here. I need to make sure you guys see grandparent pictures. That'll give you a good thing to look at. I'm trying to see if Paddington was a wavy coat, so he was a little more like this. I'm trying to think of Beasley. Beasley was, although she was a wavy, she looked really curly, and her ears were a little longer though. But this is the kind of facial structure. So I need to give you guys some pictures of Mrs. Beasley, Mr. Bean, Duke and Daphne, so you can take a look at grandparents along with all these babies and their mamas. Yeah, you're just so precious. What is it? Do you need to eat? Do you need to eat? So next week, during week 4, I'll announce that we'll be sending out directions to the farm, puppy picking, pickup instructions, some more information for those flying so that we can get all of our dates down. And here, so at least everybody can plan. And I will also have in the update under your section, we are having some slots open for people who would like us to hold the puppy for Christmas. December 23rd is the latest we can hold a puppy. And so, especially those of you flying, we need to talk about your schedule if you need us to hold the puppy later. We definitely are working with our flight nanny to make sure that all puppies, because several puppies will be flying, so we need to make sure their schedule fits everybody and to their airports they're going to. All right, guys, we're getting into a huddle, and I think they're wanting their mama. Yeah. But hopefully this video helps you kind of see a little more about each puppy. And people usually start looking into their favorites the further we get along. All right, you want to say goodbye? Say goodbye. We'll see you guys next week.